Actually, I remember I was making a salad and Michael was behind me and he said, Mom, I saw the most beautiful girl that I have ever seen before.
Michael called me and wanted to meet for a beer in the afternoon at work. And he said, geez, Dad, I met the most beautiful girl ever at the gym.
He took his phone out and he showed me this picture of this beautiful blonde cheerleader.
She's a Patriot cheerleader and all this stuff. I could probably go out with you twice. And
I was like saying to myself, oh, there's no chance, but I just kind of went with it. And
before you know it, it's Mike and Kelsey are together.
I know it sounds crazy to say, even before their first date, but just genuinely the way that he was talking about her, I knew that they were meant to be.
That's adorable.
I know, it really is.
Think about the first night that we met him, and it was like I had known him my entire life.
And he showed up, and she was Kelsey. She was herself.
Yeah, she didn't have to pretend, put on any airs or anything.
She didn't. I've never seen her like that with a guy.
It was like, yep, this is it.
I remember taking a picture of them that night, which soon after became Kelsey's Facebook profile photo. Kelsey was wearing black. Mike was wearing a red and plaid shirt.
One of them was wearing flannel.
Mike.
Okay.
And I think Kelsey had like a black shirt on or something.
What makes Mike and Kelsey click? The great thing about them is they're a couple that balances each other well.
Yeah, they're just super compatible. I think that Mike teaches Kelsey a little bit to relax.
And then likewise, if Kelsey's getting stressed out about something or, if she's concerned, I've seen it firsthand where Mike's able to kind of calm her down and tell her big picture. And so I think they're really great for each other that way.
I really feel that you bring out the best in one another. And you're always having so much fun and joking around and kidding around and laughing with each other. And that makes me happy.
They support one another. Mike was there for Kelsey through Patriots cheerleading, Miss Rhode Island, and going back to school.
Kelsey will not put up with Mike's crap, and she will tell him when he's being a little bee. And he needs that, quite frankly.
When I think of Mike and Kelsey as a couple, the word photogenic comes to mind. They are seriously the most photogenic couple that I have ever met.
They are
the real life Barbie and Ken.
That's right. Yeah.
Even I think Mike's better than Ken, but I was never a big Ken fan.
Well,
the Kelsey was. She always wanted a Ken doll. I think Mike's better. She did a good job.
Definitely.
I think of the English muffin. Toasted on the outside and warm and cool on the inside. Nice. They are that type of couple. They are toasty. They are hot. And they are also warm when you get to know them. Most people that are attractive are dicks. But they are
What's
nice
wrong with you?
people. They're great people.
Mike and Kelsey are my favorite couple. Hands down.
Of course they are.
Life goals.
Hashtag life goals. Kelsey and Mike. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
From the moment I saw her, it was love at first sight.
She's my cousin, but she's always been more like a sister to me.
Kelsey is the sister I never had.
Oh my gosh, she's like the daughter I never had.
My name's Meg, and I have been Kelsey's wife for the last 12 years, which makes this really awkward for all of us.
Kelsey makes me laugh a lot.
Yes. Well, since Kelsey and Mike got together, I will say that Kelsey has definitely gotten way funnier.
It's true. Kelsey's really funny, but Mike not so much.
She told me that she saw this pop of cobalt that she likes because that's her favorite color, and she was just driving down our neighborhood. She drove closer and it ended up being the trash cans that we put out for recycling.
You tell jokes a lot, and they're sometimes pretty funny, but your reaction and your laughter to your own joke is usually funnier than the joke that you told. So Watching
99% of the time.
Yeah, so watching you laugh at your own joke is like one of my favorite things about you.
I'm pretty sure it's everyone's favorite thing about
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Promise everybody that you'll never give up trying to make those bad puns, because those are real mint.
Like Kelsey, because she was on the ocean.
Kelsey.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And we all love the way you come to life when we talk about food. Go behind your back. Watch, we're going to talk about lobster rolls, and we see you get so excited. We love that.
Mike will say, you want to get an ice cream in the afternoon, and she'll remember it at 8 o'clock at night. Mike, you told me you were getting ice cream. You know, it's one of those things. So, I don't know.
She loves food.
So when I think of Kelsey, I think of camels. So we've always had this long running joke about camels. We just have these guys here, so like that, and then these are the horses of St. Ray's. So it was like, whoa. So thank you, Kelsey.
One word that makes me think of Kelsey that only she will understand is fribble. And she really likes the way I say Ireland, so Ireland.
Bright. She lights up every room she walks into, and she's the only person I know who can pull off yellow.
Favorite thing about Kelsey is probably her determination. Anything that she sets her mind to, she does it, she accomplishes it, and that's something I've been lucky enough to be able to look up to my entire life.
Definitely her heart. She's kind, she's always there for her friends and family, and she's definitely the kind of person that people want to be around.
Kelsey is funny, loyal, honest, and sweet. All of the qualities you want in a wife. She's also silly, sloppy, and easily startled. All of the qualities you need in a wife.
And she also makes me proud to be her friend.
Yes.
Because of what a kind soul she is and how generous she is to everybody. So it's very cool to know her.
It is.
And that's what I've always wanted for her to find someone who makes her feel just as special as she makes everyone else feel. So.
Even if she weren't my sister, she would still be my best friend.
You know how much I love you and how thrilled I am to have you as my daughter-in-law. And what can I say? I love you to pieces.
Kelsey, it's been a privilege to watch you grow up and have you as my little sister.
I can't believe she's getting married.
I know. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
It's pretty cool. So exciting.
And then you meet Mike, and you see so many of those wonderful features that you see in Kelsey, fun, sociable, warm.
We've always been able to talk to one another about anything, and you're a wicked dependable guy. Anytime I ever need anything or I'm having a problem, you're one of the first people I think to call.
If I told him, living in Orlando, that I needed him tomorrow because something was going down or whatever, he'd be on a flight, no questions asked.
They'd been dating just like weeks, and Pep was in the hospital, and he went right up to the nurse's station. That's my Pep. You need to get in there now. Love the guy.
He's a take charge kind of guy.
We have shared some wonderful conversations together. You call me about things, and I call you about things that maybe a lot of mothers and sons may not talk about.
And you always have something intelligent to say or something confident to tell me if I'm worked up about something.
And you're a real determined guy, and when you set your eyes on something that you know you got to get done to make your life better, you do it.
And you're just a great guy, and I think Kelsey is super, super lucky to have you around, and she, I'm sure, has had many great conversations with you and will continue to have those conversations throughout the future.
What words come to mind when I think of Mike? Handsome. Second most handsome person in any picture we take together.
Oh, Mike, huh? Jeez, Mike. Huh? Mike? Jeez. Mike? Oh, Mike Brown, yes. Oh, that Mike. Yeah, that Mike. Yeah.
And for Mike, since he works at a bank, it would probably have to be
Money!
Confident, overly confident in most of his abilities.
No, actually, he's Don Draper.
He's the only person I've invited to more than one Disney cruise. That is a true story.
My favorite thing about Mike is everything, because, duh, he's my twin.
Mike, I love you a lot. I've known you for a long time. You're like a brother to me, you know. And the room laughs, I hope. But,
And we just love being around them.
This part of the video was just Mike.
Oh, well, whatever. They're getting married, so it's about both of them.
So I see Mike and I see just like another little gregarious camel. So it's like, yay, Mike! Like, woo! Wow.
though, honestly, you've always been there for me my whole life. You've always been just right by our side, and not obviously just me, but everyone.
He's a great friend.
He's perfect. He's perfection, truly. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. We love him.
Mike, you're the man. What else can I say?
It was a dark and stormy night in Boston, Massachusetts. Two friends walked behind a group of friends. It was icy. There was a patch of black ice that one friend did not see. His eyes said, "Help me, please. I'm going down fast, and it is cold and hard." But that friend looked at him with such angst and yet happiness all at once, and pushed him. Down he fell to the ground. Thud, it went, phone in the air, and the other friend pretended that he had nothing to do with it. But we know the truth.
When Kelsey was born, my mom had a present for me from Kelsey at the hospital. And I just looked at her in awe, and I said, when did she have time to shop? We would soon come to realize that Kelsey always finds time to shop.
That's true.
Every single year at the 4th of July, when we're hanging off the back of Big Mike's boat, sitting in the water, sitting in the raft, and I think she knows about what I'm thinking about right now.
When I was 16 and she was 24, and as Auntie Heather calls it, I had to go over and babysit her, and because she was scared to stay at the house by herself. But it really was just like a big sleepover, and we just kind of hung out and watched movies.
Pelagie truck would show up every day. Kelsey would run out. And when she was little and she couldn't read, every day she'd have the poor guy list every single frickin' thing he had on his truck. And she'd get the same thing every day. She'd get chocolate ice cream cone.
He was my best man. He was there for the entire week leading up to it. He gave a great speech. He even buttoned my shirt for me that day. Just got a little weird.
What I think of you, Mike, is all the football games we used to go to, watch the Patriots, all the tailgating, good times in the party, and geez, but then Kelsey came along, all of a sudden you were not watching the game anymore. You seem to be watching the cheerleaders.
What happened there?
In Kyrgyzstan, sitting in our room on Christmas Eve, eating soggy carrots and crying because we missed our families. Then Kelsey had this little smile on her face, and she pulled out these oatmeal cookies. I took one bite, and I really hate oatmeal cookies. I must have made a ridiculous face because we both started cracking up, and our tears turned into laughter.
We were all on vacation down in Mexico. Mike and Kelsey had a private dinner on the beach where he proposed to her, and they came back and surprised us. It was a night full of celebrations, and truly, it was the happiest I had ever seen the two of them.
Why are you laughing?
Because I just wish that they had a baby named Charlie.
Oh, yeah. Charlie. Charlotte. Have
Charlotte.
your baby named Charlotte. We'll call her Charlie Brown.
And it's fine.
First thing I ever buy her will be a yellow t-shirt with like a brown zigzag.
And I'll
across
buy
it.
her the brown pants to go with it.
All right, cool. Perfect.
Yes.
That's our biggest wish for you.
Yeah.
They are such a great couple. They're so good together, and I just hope that they continue, to complement each other the same ways, to make each other laugh, to be there for each other for the rest of their lives.
And I think you've chosen a great girl. Kelsey, love you a lot. Really, just thank you for being in our lives and making Michael's life that much better. I really appreciate it. Love you both.
So Mike, instead of trying to hide the camel that Mama and Papa Forn gave you, you have gained the priceless family and friends that you see all around you.
I love you both with all my heart, and I wish you a lifetime of love and happiness together.
and I couldn't have imagined a better husband for my wife.
Congratulations, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo-hoo. You did it.
Yeah.
Nicely Welcome to the club. Throw love, everybody.
Yay! Congratulations. I love you guys. I love you both. Woo!
Cheers, guys.
Congratulations.
We love you.
What they said.
Wish you many years of happiness and cheers to you. And now we're drinking.
Congratulations on your marriage. I wish you a lifetime of happiness filled with laughter. Cheers.
I love you both, and I wish you all the best. I can't wait to watch what happens next.